I was always so proud to be my Zaide's granddaughter. Anytime we'd walk back from shul, even though he lived less than half a block away from Kins, it would take us over an hour to get home because everyone just loved to stop and talk to him. He had such a fun, contagious personality. Everyone had the best time around him, and anytime I was in a bad mood, he always knew how to put me in a good mood and make me laugh.
Nip-a-doo!
I remember as a young girl, I was leaving for camp, and I went to Zaide's room, and I went to talk to him. I said, you know, Zaide, I'm going to miss you so much. Are you going to miss me? And he looked straight at me and he said, sweetheart, out of sight, out of mind. And you know, it wasn't, I knew he would miss me, but I wasn't really sure. I kind of thought maybe it was out of sight, out of mind. And then when I went to camp, I remember one of the first days I got there, I received a long letter in the mail from Zaide, wanting to hear all about camp and wanting to know how my experience was. And right afterwards, there was a letter from Grandma saying, I don't know what you did to get his attention, but he hasn't written a letter to anyone in over 40 years.
20.
All right. To make myself sound better. So, you know, while he put on this tough persona and he was so, you know, joking and always tough on the outside, he was really like so loving and mushy on the inside.
How do you think of Zaide in your everyday life?
Well, every single morning I actually have this chus of davening with his talis, and it reminds me when I see his name. So practically speaking, that's an easy way to remember him. But in actuality, there's a lot of different things, just interacting with people or in business, that I always stop and think, how would Zaide handle this? And it just brings a smile to my face to think that he's probably there with me going through each scenario. How do you remember Zaide in your daily life?
When Zaide passed away, I decided that I wanted to do something to honor his memory and therefore remember him every single day. So I was trying to think of a midah that Zaide embodied, and something that reminds me so much of him is his ability to give and how giving he was to so many people, whether that was financially or emotionally. He was a very giving person, and I felt that I thought of a physical way that I could express that, even if it wasn't a perfect embodiment of what he was. And I decided that every Shabbos I would go with Yakir and we would give tzedakah, and we would say, thank you, Zaide, for teaching us how to give. And that would be the way that we remembered him.
Yakir, what do we say on right before Shabbos when we're giving tzedakah? Who do we say thank you to?
Zaide.
Because he taught us how to
Give tzedakah.
Right.
Hey, you, kid!
Hey, what's your name? Yeah, you. I know you, yeah. I have the Torah for you. If there's a court of people and every person there finds that one person guilty, what's the verdict? He's innocent. Now that's the beauty of Torah.
The cup is up.
Echad mi yodeya, echad ani yodeya.
I remember Becky and I were talking right before the funeral, and Becky said something that really has stuck with me since she said it. That she said that, you know, you're supposed to fear Hashem and love Hashem, and that's a very, very hard concept to understand, because how do you fear a person that you love? When you love them, they want to do what's good for you. It's very hard to fear the person that you love, and we kind of understand a little bit of that concept through Zaide, Becky said, and I really have to agree with what she said, because with Zaide there was we were in awe of him, and we respected him, and there was that level of fear, and at the same time there was this tremendous deep sense of love.
Did you ever see your grandmother peel an apple? She could peel the whole thing in one stroke. Now that's talent.